And I applied and I loved it. I was like, oh my God, this is awesome. I love working with kids. It was just something that I felt was a calling from God to work with children. I wasn't happy doing anything else, and trust me, I tried. But the thing about working with kids for me was I wanted to work with kids who looked like me, who were from the same neighborhoods as me, who had, they belongs to them the same struggles as me, and I really wanted to, I felt at the time I wanted to give back, which is, I feel is kind of evolved a bit to giving back. Okay, I'm good on time. So I just always thought and felt that God had called me to teach. So I started teaching. I was in West Oakland. I started teaching, and I started hating teaching. I was like, this is a lot. This is a lot. This is stressful. I don't know about this. I don't know why am I here. Why am I doing this? This is driving me nuts. Oh my God, here he goes again. He's about to throw something. like, oh my God, she's screaming from the top of her lungs. Like, why am I doing this? There were moments where it wasn't crazy, and then there were moments that were awesome, but then there were moments where I was just burnt out. I was done. And then my brother dies. My brother, March 25th, 2013, committed suicide. Already at the point when I was already like, I don't know if I want to do this, and then my brother dies. And I'm like, oh, I don't think I'm going to do this at all. I got to figure a way out of this. Like, I'm done. Because the death of him was almost like the death of me wanting to be a teacher. And like, that was already finishing it. I was already like, this is crazy. I don't know if I want to do this no more. And then him dying on top of that was like, oh, I'm definitely not doing this no more. So I'm like, okay, I gotta figure out something. I have to figure out how I'm gonna move forward in my life, because dealing with someone who commits suicide it's a lot of layers, more layers than I ever imagined it to be. And I had to figure out how I was gonna move forward without my brother, and he was the oldest. So now I've become the default oldest kid, which I always thought I was the oldest, but that's another story, another day. So I decided, okay, I have to figure out how I'm gonna move forward. So Donors Choose always emails me, don't you want to try something different? I'm like, I don't know. But then they were like, why don't you try this new pilot? So I applied for this pilot, and it's for professional development. I get funded, and I decided I wanted to go to this boot camp called Q Rockstar. And I was like, oh my God, this is gonna be amazing. We're gonna be in Vegas. I'm gonna learn about tech, and I get to go to Cirque du Soleil. This is gonna be awesome. So I did that, and I was like, oh, this is great. I learned about robotics and coding and making and all this awesome stuff. I was like, I'm gonna take this. I wanna do something different with my students. I'm bored. I already don't wanna do this no more, so I might as well just go ahead and do what I wanna do and try something different. So I bring all this stuff to my students, and we're chugging along, and we're having an awesome time. We're learning how to code, we're learning about robotics, and we're trying different things. To fast forward to December 15th, I just was about to finish. I got into an awesome program, which was ran by OUSD. It was a Maker Fellows program. This is where I met some awesome people who are in the building right now. And just, I loved it. I'm like, this is awesome. I want to do this in my classroom more. I want to try and do more things. And so it was a Monday night, Tuesday night. We're at this awesome meeting where they're talking about, we're going to reform West Oakland schools again. And we're going to make everything better. Maybe not with you. And I'm like, okay, that's fine, whatever. I didn't want to be at this meeting. And I'm leaving the meeting. I leave late. I'm in my car. I'm with a colleague. We're talking about Ed Camp Oakland. Check that out one day. And I hear shots. And I'm like, okay, I'm from Oakland. I'm like, okay, let me calculate the distances these shots are coming. And I'm like, oh, wait, no, the shots are hitting me. No, the shots are happening in my car. Like, we are being shot at. Like, my worst nightmare has come true. Like, mistaken identity, I'm getting shot. Like, they're shooting the car. We're in the car screaming. I'm like, God, get me out of here. And I'm like, I hear the bullets. And as soon as I heard one of the bullets, I'm like, oh my God, they're coming in the car. and hits me. I'm like, I've been shot. Oh my God, I've been shot. I gotta get out of here. So I'm driving away, I'm driving. Get to the hospital. Thankful to God that I'm alive, and something happened. That moment when I was like, I don't want to do this no more, I was like, maybe I do want to do this, because I realized that whoever shot me might have been one of my students, might have been a relative. Am I going to press charges? The police asked me. Of course not. Why would I? Why would I do that? What is that going to do? How is that going to help that person? We're going to have one more person in the system. I'm not going to do that. I felt like my turning point was realizing that I was a teacher that could make a difference in a different way, that could give back in a different way. Because I felt my job is to make sure that you're not out in the streets shooting people. Somewhere, somehow, I don't know if it was me, but somewhere I failed, maybe just a little bit, and I felt it was my responsibility to make sure that doesn't happen. Okay, I'm good on time. So, yeah. So then that's when I decided to I'm like, I used to just be afraid to apply for anything because I didn't think I was good enough. Don't know why I thought that. But I was like, I'm gonna apply for all these things. I got in. I actually, a year after doing Q Rockstar as a participant, I've done Q Rockstar, a bunch of times. I got paid to do some of them. I facilitated. I've gone to South by Southwest. We might be going this year again. I don't know. We gotta find out. I won an award. I've done all these awesome things, right? And it's because I decided to take a risk. Because one, I felt my brother would have wanted me to. And two, I felt God gave me that second chance to do that. I could have died easily. One of those bullets could have got me real good. And me and my first lady was praising God as I was looking at my car like, oh my God, I survived this. And so I decided I needed to go and do a makerspace in my classroom, even if it was in my closet, because a lot of the stuff came out of my closet. Do more coding with my students, have them do Genius Hour, and close my door and didn't care. I knew it wasn't going to be easy. I didn't always have the support from my administrators, but I just closed the door and did what I wanted because God gave me that second chance to do that, right? And that's how I ended up meeting Keenan and Paula and all these awesome people with Agency by Design, and just, I met with Franz Davis, she's awesome. All these awesome people I got to meet because I decided to just say, forget it. Why not? Why not do it, right? So, my question to you is what is your moment? What is the thing that made you take that risk or do something different? Or what made you even want to be a teacher? So, I think I'm good. I got 19 seconds. Your girl is good when you got a timer. And I'm done. Thank you.